Guys, what's up? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some more theories. Since you really like my general ROM theory, I'm going to be bringing you guys a couple, scenarios that were running through my head, dealing with the 20-minute gameplay that we were able to see last week. But jumping into it, I gotta thank you guys so much for the support and the likes and the views on the video. Thank you. Keep on doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing to my very best and the best of my ability. I also gotta thank some of my friends that were in this game with me. Gun Warriors, you can see right there. And I don't know if you saw Floating Gem 100. My friend Gun Warrior, he does have a YouTube channel. I don't know what it is, because he hasn't really went into specifics with it with me. All I know is that he sent it to me over Instagram, and I don't have my phone on me right now. So if you can leave it in the comments section, and then you guys do your thing from there and help him out. My friend Floating Gem, he's got a YouTube channel, but he doesn't have any videos. I think he needs the motivation to start posting. So if you guys can sub to him, maybe he'll start putting out videos. But let's get into the theory, and let's just do this. Alright, so the first thing up is I wanted to talk about how we got to play, or we got to see you being able to place different COG gears through the different timelines. We got to see the Pendulum Wars, we got to see the Emergence Day, and then we got to see towards the end of Gears of War 3. So during Gears of War 3, there's two types of COG armor, okay? I'm gonna go into specifics. This is a little bit of lore, so a lore lesson. There are two types of COG armor that the COG wear. Primarily during the fall and winter season, COG soldiers are issued the full body armor that you see, with the it's what Baird's wearing right there. It has like the black arm leather, I guess, going down, and then the shoulder pad, the blue shoulder pads, all that good stuff. It's just to prevent you from getting hypothermia or anything, to keep you warm during the winter. Okay. And you've got summertime armor. Summertime armor is sleeveless armor that was made by the COG as a go-to for the heat. And you don't really want to be fighting in the heat. I would assume that that's like very, very painful. You can pass out. It's just a pain in the ass to be fighting hot. So you've got that summertime armor thing going on, where you've got your sleeveless armor and you're good. There's a couple COG gears before that time though that didn't really have summertime armor. They were just wearing sleeveless, and that was just because their muscles were really big and maybe it couldn't fit. That's what I'm thinking of. Or maybe it was just because they didn't want it. They just like that specific style of armor. But with that being said, the winter armor COG gears and the summertime armor COG gears, I believe, are going to be playable multiplayer character skins. So you will have a female. This is what I'm supposing, and I actually think they're gonna do. For multiplayer, you'll be able to have the male COG gear, female COG gear. Then you're probably, I hope they bring the Onyx Guard back. That was one of my favorite, most played characters in Gears of War 3, and I was psyched to see him return in Gears of War Judgment. But I hope they bring him back. We will have the female Onyx Guard and the male Onyx Guard. We saw the first time a helmeted gear that was a female and male that gave you the option to play as both of them. So that wasn't Gears of War Judgment, but hopefully in Gears 4 they build upon that, make it better, and they'll give you the option to place multiple gears through the different armor sets as a male or female, and that's what I think they're gonna do. So you'll have the regular Anthony Carmine, Benjamin Carmine kind of armor styling, male, female. Then you have Onyx Guard, male, female. Then you'll have the summertime armor, male, female, COG gears. But remember, what I saw that was interesting is that usually the COG gears don't really have a title to them. I didn't even know there were medics. And in the gears, like, so specifically, like, I thought you would just like pick your friends up like they taught you, but there's actually combat medics, and you got to see a combat medic gear. He was in all white, like the uniform was all white, and Hoffman said, I know you all are medics, so you need to pick up as many men as you can and get up on that wall with Bernie. So when he said that, he was scooping up as many men as he could, and then climbed up the ladder and took it from there. And then I also like how in Gears of War 4, each COG gear has their own unique voice. So when the summertime COG gear was, chainsawing, he was like doing his own little scream. And then when everybody else was doing, during the Pendulum Wars, when they would retro charge, he would do his own little, like scream. I found that pretty cool. It's just the small things that the Coalition is putting together in this game. So I really hope, though, at when the game drops, we'll have the option to play as a helmeted gear. I just love the options, the endless options you can have in multiplayer. I love it. And let's move on to the second theory. So the second theory that I have is, where the hell is Anya, right? And she's not dead. I mean, at least we don't know. And she's not taken by the swarm. We don't know. But I have a feeling that maybe she might be the swarm queen, and that's how we haven't seen her. And I know it sounds far-fetched, and it's so off to think about that and to jump to conclusions and say, you know, Anya's the swarm queen. But think about it. She hasn't been mentioned in any of the trailer gameplays for the longest, and she's just been kidnapped as a primary character that we know and love for the longest time. So, I mean, I'm wondering, where's she at? Is she dead? Or was she captured? Like, nobody really knows. So, the best thing that we could guess is maybe she's a swarm queen, and maybe General Ram in the trailer didn't pick up REINA DIAZ, even though her name, REINA, means queen. Maybe, wasn't picking her up for her to be the queen, just trying to take out a cog or not a cog leader, but an outside leader, because remember, those are the two forces. There's the cog, and then the outsiders. So I would assume that that's what they were trying to go for, is trying to cut the head off of one enemy. As Mira said before, if you cut the head off a snake, and then, you know, the whole metaphor, cut the head off a snake, and then the body will be, you know, lost or whatever. You know, that, I guess that's what he was going for. But until the game drops, we won't really know what Anya's place is and what happened to her. So we'll just have to wait and see. And then we got to see Hoffman, old man Hoffman. I saw comments on YouTube when I was watching videos of people wanting Hoffman as old man Hoffman in the wheelchair as a multiplayer character. He could have dual nashers on the side of junk, and he would have thruster, roadie run, and I was laughing. That was a pretty funny comment that I read. And then also, could also see that Baird made a return. Finally, we got to see Baird, but Baird wasn't the way we, you know, assumed for him to look. He kind of, usually we see him with the blonde hair. He's like the pretty boy of all the gears, and now we see him, and Baird is not even Baird. He actually looks like Adam Phoenix. And a lot of people in the comment section of YouTuber, shout out to SAS Shadows and Razor Edge, in their video when they posted the gameplay, a lot of people were saying, listen, that looks like Adam Phoenix. Well, guys, it can't be Adam Phoenix, I'm sorry to say, because he got turned into a pile of dust. And that shit just wouldn't make sense if somebody that turned into a pile of dust came back in midair and just became a human. It's impossible, okay? So, what most likely happened was that was Baird looking at the announcements, and then when he heard about Marcus not being there, he just turned it off because that probably brought back some bad memories. You know, he doesn't like that negative effect of thinking about death and after the war, you know, for so long. We did get to see Sam next to Cole. Yes, that was Sam. And we also got to see a lot of gears, a lot of the gears, you know, wearing that original armor. That got me so hyped because I was like, yeah, we haven't seen gears like that in a long time, and they're all young, and you know, there's no war, but it's still good to have that military there, and you have everybody ready to fight, and we are getting ready to fight the swarm. So, you know, it's just a building up process until the game comes out, guys. But multiplayer, I'm just so excited for it, and we got to see some gridlock gameplay. Actually, it was released early. We got to see some gridlock gameplay released early, and it was the new game mode Guardian. So the main person of Guardian for both sides, it will actually be the General Ram character. He'll be the leader for the Swarm. Then Marcus Phoenix will be the leader for the Cog. And yeah, I mean that's just dank. It's so dankalicious. Like, I saw it and I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. We get to see Marcus as a, you know, Guardian. So we got to protect old man Marcus now. And when we saw that, we also got to see Cole. And I think that they're gonna bring back the classic characters as well, like young Carmine, recruit Clay on Carmine. You know, I think they might do that because that's a part of Gears. We'll just probably see it in later DLCs. But I hope they bring back the Onyx Guard. I'm stressing it again because I freaking love him. But I do think that Anya may be an enemy that we have to fight, and if not, we find her and we bring her home. But it would be kind of sad to see her transform into an enemy after she's been in character with us for so long in the Gears franchise, you know? And this game is just almost at its release date, and we are almost there. And guys, it's just until next week Friday, and then I'll be posting stuff. So until then, I guess this has been another theory, and I've got to thank you guys for liking and giving the support. You know, again, thanks to my friends that were here. That was Gun Warrior, traded me the digger there, but I just gotta thank you guys again. I just love the support you're leaving, and I'll remember, I will keep on doing what I'm doing, and you guys keep on doing what you're doing, and I'll just roll out more videos, and I'll just get better and better. But yeah, just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I was trying to get some like COD gameplay. I know I played as General Rom and the Locust last time, but this was on a good map, and I love Gridlock, so I had to record it. Next time though, if you guys do want me to, I'll do another theory video with me playing as an Onyx guard. I kick ass when I play with the Onyx guard, and I set that trap pretty well right there. I don't usually like calling them the ink grenades. I like calling them crow grenades because they remind me of just the darkness that surrounds the crow. And playing as General Rom, that's cool. It's like, oh, I got exclusive grenades. I got these crow grenades that only General Rom got them. So I used my crow grenades, blocked them off, but apparently he ran away. And yeah, so this will be the second to last video though that I post on theories, because of my last theory video I'll be saving that. That's when the release date of Gears of War 4 is almost at, and I just thought I'd let you guys know. But until then, again, just comment, like, subscribe, keep on supporting me guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.